Given a rectangle with a width of 92 centimeters and a length of 3.75 meters, what is the perimeter and area of the rectangle? Now, we were just doing problem solving recently, and it said tell the story. Then it was like gather problem solving tools and like picture and stuff, right? I think the story here is pretty straightforward. We got a rectangle. Everyone knows what a rectangle is, right? I talked about drawing a picture though, right? So maybe I'll do that because I'm trying to lead by example here with good problem solving strategies. Sometimes I shortcut some of them. I mean, rectangle is pretty easy to visualize, but I don't know. This might help because let's see. How would I assign these numbers, right? I mean, clearly the longer side, you know, maybe should be the larger number. So maybe I'd put 92 down here and 3. Wait a minute, there's some units here. Longer side should be length, right? And 3.75 meters is actually quite a bit longer than 92 centimeters. So, I'm going to put the 3.75 meters on this, label that part there. And then this over here is the 92 centimeters. But maybe to be consistent with units, I'm going to turn that into a 0.92 meters. I could have alternately said 92 centimeters and 375 centimeters. There's no rule in this class saying you have to do things in meters just because it happens to be the base unit. I'm just choosing to do that. Now, we're asked for perimeter and area, so part of stage 2 was to maybe gather some appropriate tools, and we just looked at the key concepts page that had, I think it had a formula kind of like this one for perimeter, and that made sense because if you walked around this, right, you hit the width kind of twice and you hit the length kind of twice, so it might make sense that you do, in this case it would be 2 times 0.92 meters plus 2 times 3.75 meters, and I'm doing physics here, so I'm going to include all the units as much as possible. But now I can go to my calculator and it spits out, when I put in 2 times 0.92 plus 2 times 3.75, it spits out, I got caught writing here, 9.34 it looks like, and that should be in meters. And then for area, that's the second part of the question. We also have a simple formula for that. So I'm maybe I'm in stage 2 and 3 here now. It's a little hard to tell. But for area, I think it was length times width, or maybe it was width times length. I don't know. But that would be like 3.75 meters multiplied by, hopefully y'all can read that, 0.92 meters, and I can put that into my calculator, and just the numbers, 3.75 times 0.92, or the other way around actually is fine too. That's I think what I actually had in my calculator here. So that gives me 3.45. What about the units? This is area, meters times meters. It makes sense. So that's why I write the units. It helps me to do that last part to get the units correct. Does everything look good? I mean, we're supposed to check a little bit here, right? But this kind of seems sensible, right? 3.45. I mean, if I'm taking 3.75 meters and sweeping, or taking a 0.92 rather, sweeping it through 3.75, makes sense. The area is slightly smaller than this number. I don't know. That's probably enough checking right there. These are straightforward questions. I can also check my answer on my slide. I don't know if that really counts as that 3B part of the problem solving stage, but there it is.